Hey, NASDAQ, where you get the best dope on the markets. I am your ex-floor trader local, and we're gonna talk metals. Actually, you know what? I got to throw in copper here at the end. But this is gold. Okay, this is gold. This is about a 200-minute chart. Okay, so this is the seventh. Okay, today is the fifth. Actually, it's the fifth, isn't it? Fifth. Here you can see here volume. Gold got hit today. We're down 140 bucks ish. Okay, I'm going to approximate. Okay, it doesn't matter. We're not talking. Nobody's talking exact here. Here we're at one of these oranges here. Okay, so this is kind of a money manager special here. This is okay. Here let's look at it a little bit longer, shorter term. Shorter term. Okay, this is like my 60-minute chart here. So here, this is what we do. Okay, we did this. We got a little reversal, and now we're kind of holding this level here. This is at 43.80. I'm sorry, 43.60, 50, call it. Okay, 43.60. Okay, I got a couple down below here. What's this? 43.23 and 43.05. I got something else at 42.65 half down below here. But this was this morning, 45.02, and we break 170 bucks. Okay, unemployment was today. I can't underestimate the good things that Trump and his cabinet are doing. Okay, and I'll give you one statistic. This is the 17th consecutive month that government jobs have been down. Okay, now to put that in perspective, government jobs are at 60-year lows, 60 years ago. Okay, so anyway, so that was good news. I don't know. I've talked about the central banks selling here because of the crude oil, that they got to pay for something. Okay, you can see they're floating bonds, they're making some new laws, and they're okay. So I've been talking about that. Really, it was kind of like right after March 10th. The 9th was that first one up to 120. And I had just talked about it, not just that the Indians, the BRICS nations, that these guys are just absolutely screwed. And they all turned Trump down, right? And France and Italy, Germany, okay, because now we're pulling 5,000 troops out of there. Okay, so we are downsizing government. That's a good thing. We got $39 trillion in debt. Okay, I heard the one person there. So do we buy bonds? Maybe. Okay, but it's going to be a process here. But we got coal plants opening. So here's silver. If one was looking, this is actually down 4% on the year here by the lows. So I've got an orange. It's a buy because up here. Where's the green? Oh, here's the green. Okay, 71.33. Yeah, you miss it here. Oh, yeah, okay. Here we hit the powder blues. Okay, we got a bounce. We got a $2 bounce. Low tick, high tick. And then we broke $4. Silver is, I don't know, man. But anyway, that's silver. So let me just give you a little bit longer term look on this. Okay, listen, that is a hell of a run. That could be a top, okay? You can't rule out it's a top, okay? And now, actually, well, yeah, but they use solar panels. Yeah, well, hang on a second, okay? Trump's calling solar panels a scam. That's why China doesn't use them. They just sell them to Europe and the United States, okay? And they just took that subsidy away, okay? Listen, this is news here, okay? It's not political. So here's where we are with this orange over here. These were a couple spikes after the high. This year, okay, here's 2026, okay. This was where I talked about. As a matter of fact, in the 80 calls in the bean oil, that was the open interest. I did. You know what? If you were on my list, you'd have known about that. If you got my services, you'd have known about it. Up here, I called out the 120 and the 122 calls here. That's all I had. Was I screaming sell it when it was up $10 at 122? No. Okay, so it's why would you do that? So And we're just giving a little education here. Let's go to copper. Tell you one thing here. This cattle here. What time is it? It's Friday, June 5th. We're going into 1 o'clock here. You know, the ox cattle is up 25 cents here. It's $4 off its high. Oh, $3 off its high, $4 off its high. Yeah, they had a huge run up yesterday. Okay, and the fund. I think the funds bought a lot. You can't. Well, we're closed here today, but beef demand. You know, I got somebody telling me that beef demand is cooling. So that's in. Here's this is unleaded gas here, but I said we'll go to copper and then we'll end this here. So here, hang on. Let me go to the softs here. This one is up to date. And we were down, wow, now we're down 25 cents, okay? 6 times 5 is 30, okay? 6 times 4 is 24. That's down 4%. Like silver, just today, okay? It almost felt like it was kind of a broad sell-off. There's been talk that people are selling everything, including Bitcoin. Should we look at Bitcoin? We'll look at Bitcoin maybe right after this. So here we got it. We're coming back in here. You got a trend line here. This one's off the lows here. This is at 623. Next week, where would that be? Call it 625. See it there? 25, round down 13 cents, 0.0013. And that's off the, you know, because we get back under here. Look out, you know. You know, and then this was that old Trump tariff. This was actually, yeah. Or was it here? Maybe it was down here. Okay, NASDAQ, but I'm looking to buy copper. Okay, these would be here. You got an orange right here and that trend line. You got an olive at 624.66 and 622 round down. And then you got this one. What is this old high? 620.50. Put your stop at 18. Look, these are just ideas, okay? This is just ideas. If one was looking to buy it, okay? Which would be kind of scary here. 623. What did we say? 625 next week here. So, and then 633 half up there is this green. This is just tiny, and I just put it up. It's not. I'm not advocating for it, okay? So, if you need anything like that. Ideas, swing trade ideas, like in this bean oil here. We want to look at this green down below. For those that sold the olives up at 79, email me arp@nasdog.com. Thanks for watching. Always use a risk stop to stop the risk. Hey, and if you're from outside the United States, throw a comment on here. You know, I post sometimes on LinkedIn. Rumble all the time, and YouTube, although I might be under something else under YouTube. Thanks and have a nice day.